The main thing is you just got to have patience with the people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So with a small town, it's like when we opened up, a lot of people thought we were sort of like fast food. Mm-hmm. So when we did open up, we was having like 60 orders at one time. You know what I'm saying? So people come in, actually 60 orders trying to knock them out. And if people come in, it'll be the 59th order, and somebody come in and be like, what's taking so long with the food? And it's sort of, hard, but as a customer too, when I go places, I want my food to be done quick too.
Chip on my shoulder. I got something to prove, like a gun in a holster. Loaded, ready to shoot. Got big energy. Ain't scared to dream. Got big energy. Got big energy.
You know this a different energy, right?
Welcome to the Miller Experience, where we have up close and personal conversations with people that I admire, that's big fixtures in the game, and guys that's doing major things in the community. And my guest is definitely one of those guys. For 8 years strong, my guest and his family has been providing the community of Manning, South Carolina with their famous recipes and seafood. Meals like shrimp and grits, garlic blue crab, giant snow crab, crab cakes, gullah gullah egg rolls, jerk chicken, oxtails, whatever you want, they got it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome my special guest, my friend, the owner and CEO of Gullah Gullah Restaurant here in Manning, South Carolina, our own backyard, Craig Levy. Welcome to the Miller Experience. We got a special episode today with a special guest, the owner, the CEO of Gullah Gullah Restaurant, my man, Craig Levy. What's up,
What's up, brother? What's going on, my
Chilling,
brother?
man.
Good to see you, man.
How you doing, man?
Chilling, man. Can't call it, man. Just
I know
trying to
that's
maintain.
Right. Yeah, man. So let's start from the beginning, right? Everything has an origin story. Your parents. So your parents is originally from Manning?
Manning, South Carolina.
Manning, South Carolina.
Born and raised.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in the 60s, they moved to New York?
New York, yeah.
You know why?
Oh,
I kind of guess.
Yeah,
better
it
life.
was like a migration. A lot of people from down here moved that way.
Yeah.
So their brothers and sisters all moved up there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how it started.
So let me ask you this. Did they know each other then when they lived in Manning? Or they just simultaneously just moved to Brooklyn without even knowing that both of them was there?
They knew each other, but they wasn't dating then. Okay. So up there, they used to have like parties with people from Manning all linked up. They come to parties, and that's when they caught each other eye.
I got you.
Yeah, up there when they got up there. Yeah.
So obviously they reconnected in New York.
Yeah, reconnected in New York.
Right.
Yeah, but they say that when they was down here, they didn't have no dealings or nothing like that.
Yeah.
Boy, they might have been eyeing each other. You know how that goes.
I know how that
goes,
goes, man. Yeah, bro. So obviously you and your brother came along, and Kevin. Yeah. I know your pops, he retired. He was a police officer in New York, correct?
Yeah,
25
years.
25 years?
Yeah.
What did your mom do?
She was a school teacher / worked for Board of Education. So she was in the office.
So she retired from there also,
Retired from up there too.
So with your mom being in education and your pops being in law enforcement, how did that, with you and your brother being raised, moral-wise, how did that help you guys out with respect and also with education?
Well, we know that you had to work for everything you got. You know what I'm saying? My pops, he worked 24/7. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Any extra shifts he can get, he's always working. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that helped me and my brother out just seeing how hard they work, that I just want to work hard at schoolwork and sports. So that's what really, you know what I'm saying?
You real good at school?
Yeah, I was good in education, good in basketball. I was decent. I didn't have too many looks at basketball, but I was played varsity, pretty good. But I worked hard though. So I said, I could probably work my way to like a JUCO and get on a JUCO and see where I could take it, and that's what happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I knew, So your brother went to college.
Yeah.
He graduated. What was his major?
Business administration. Yeah.
You also went to college. You played ball. You started at JUCO, but you went a little higher in Maryland, or was it in Maryland?
Well, I went to JUCO, and it was a D1 JUCO up there.
Okay.
So I did pretty good there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got most improved player first year. You know what I'm saying? And I had a dude on my team called Chad Thomas, and he was nice. Yeah. So he was getting the big looks, but he was helping me out a little bit. Like, yo, bro, you good too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So how it worked out, he got all the press, but I was underneath him a little bit, and a lot of schools looked at me also. Okay. So I had a friend that was going to school in Maryland Eastern Shore, so I went down there, and I spoke to the coach myself. Like, I could play. I got a tape. Showed him the tape. He spoke to my coach. He was like, yo, come on.
What position you played?
Two guard. Yeah, two guard. Yeah,
so
two guard.
I know you got injured, right?
Yeah, I went down there. I had to redshirt my first year.
Okay.
So it was like an all-black college. So that was my first experience too with that. Yeah. So being down there, it was just culture shock for me going down
Yeah,
there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So I had to get adjusted to that too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
yeah.
got down there, redshirted the first year, but I was on the team practicing and stuff like that. So then I hurt my knee, and then after I got redshirted, I had to sit out for a little bit, and my knee never got right.
Before you got injured, your redshirt year,
Yeah.
was the NBA always? You was looking at the NBA. Did you
Yeah, I
always
was
wanna
overseas
train?
at NBA, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, everyday training, shooting, all that, yeah.
But if you mind me asking, what was your injury?
ACL.
Okay. Man, back then, science was a little bit different how it is now, man. You got cats that can recover from that within like a couple months, man. So, yeah, man. So after you finished college, basketball got injured. You came down back to Manning, correct?
Yeah.
Your parents already here, right?
Yeah, they moved down probably about 8 years before that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I would come down and help my grandfather, my grandmoms, and all that.
Yeah.
And my pops came down. He opened up a land clearing business.
Okay.
And a farm.
Okay.
So he
Yeah.
bought about 80 cows. So he had 80 cows and a farm. He was doing the farming thing. So when I came down, I got interested in that, working with him with that. Yeah. So back and forth, they work out in Maryland, so I decided to come on down here. And when I came down, I went to Morris College.
Okay.
And I was going to play basketball there, but they already had the team. And then me and my pops was doing the cows, clearing the land, and the money was so good.
Yeah.
I just stuck with
You
that.
like, damn, that basketball.
Yeah, and I pushed with that.
Yeah.
And then knowing they had this building sitting around, I said one day I'm gonna come back to this building and put something in here.
So they had this building here.
When they first moved down here, they
moved
bought this building.
Okay.
Yeah, they own the building. Yeah.
So pretty much when they first bought the building, they already had tenants here already. They had written it out to
Well,
everyone
my
else?
mother was gonna do hair.
Okay.
She was a beautician
Okay.
by trade, so she went to school for that. And when she moved down, she was gonna do that. But my grandmother got sick, and she had to take care of her. So in between, my father was like, I should just rent it out. Yeah. And with the prime location, it stayed rented out. Okay. Yeah. So until about 8 years ago, when Liberty Tax Service, they decided to leave. Yeah. And then that's when I told my mom, I said, yo, give me a second, let me figure it out to put something in here. Yeah. And then that's,
so it was a Liberty Tax Service here.
Yeah, Liberty
so y'all
Tax
had steady income coming in.
Yeah, Liberty Tax Service was here. Then before that, there was a print shop. Before that, it was an ice cream shop.
Damn, I think I do remember that.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
So they rented it out to like 3 people, and they stayed paying good rent and all that. Yeah.
So in 2017, I believe, that's when y'all started?
2016.
16, okay.
Yeah.
2016, you guys decided to open up Gullah Gullah's restaurant. Right. All right. What made you guys decide to do that?
This episode is sponsored by MK Rentals, where we got you covered. Get all your rental needs. You can contact Kevin or Marsha Evans at 803-410-4812 or 803-543-8879. They're located at 1490 Greeleyville Highway, Manning, South Carolina. Again, 1490 Greeleyville Highway, Manning, South Carolina. MW Graphx, where we specialize in clean and professional designs for your business, organization, or personal needs. You can contact the owner of MX Graphx, Mark Windley, on Facebook at Mark Windley, MX Graphx. If you're interested in being a sponsor, contact myself, Ernest Miller, at 803-565-9752. That's 803-565-9752. Or you can hit me up on my email at eaenestmiller83@gmail.com. Again, that's eaenestmiller83@gmail.com. You can also make contact with my producer, Victor Wesley of Vic West Production. His telephone number is 803-225-0021. That's 803-225-0021. Also, his email address is vicwestp@gmail.com. That's vicwestp@gmail.com.
Well, me and my brother love food. Mm-hmm. So we would
Don't
go,
we all?
Yeah. True indeed. Yeah. So we would always go to Charleston and go like down to Beaufort and all of that to learn the Geechee culture. Yeah. So the Geechee culture, it takes it back from like, when the slaves came over and they was down there cooking, and some of their foods and stuff like that still stayed down there because like on the coast of the Carolinas, it was like rice plantations. Yeah. And the rice plantations, it was no good for the slave owners no more. So they left those and left the Geechee people down there. And the Geechee people stayed down there. So they were still cooking, and had their recipes still down there. So a lot of recipes that we do is still from down there. Yeah, so it's...
Yeah, because I know that's one thing that I think kind of separates you guys from everybody else, and we're going to get to that later. You guys actually go to Charleston to get your food.
Oh, we
correct?
get everything from Charleston, fresh off the boat. Yeah.
Fresh off, okay.
Yeah, I got
So
a fish.
how many times a day do you guys go there?
We go twice a week.
Twice a week?
Twice a week, yeah. We go Mondays and Wednesdays, yeah. And the fish we get, we clean it, you know what I'm saying, shrimp, we clean it, everything. So it's a difference between frozen and fresh fish. You can taste the difference, yeah. You taste the difference, yeah. Definitely taste the difference, yeah.
What made you guys, okay, who's the biggest cook? Like, okay, you guys love to eat, but can y'all throw down?
Oh, yeah.
What made you have the confidence, hey, man, we're going to open up this shop, open up this restaurant with a recipe, and who recipe was it?
It was basically a recipe between me, my mother, and my brother. Okay. So we sort of competitive. Okay. So what we would do was like, okay, this is what we're gonna serve. You cook a piece of fish, I cook a piece of fish, and let's have somebody try it out. Yeah. So that's what we were doing in the beginning until we came to a compromise on everything. Yeah. Pretty much everything we cook, we all put a little piece in on it. Yeah.
So you got to have confidence to do that, right? To open up a restaurant using you guys' recipe. Cause yeah, we family. Let's say I'm your brother. Yeah, I might think your fish tastes good. But my man right there might don't think it tastes good. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Because we all love each other food.
Yeah.
So you guys was confident enough to use the recipe to open up that business, open up this business here, right?
Right.
What made you guys, okay, when opening up a restaurant, what do you wish you known then that you know now?
Oh, man, it's a lot of things, bro.
Yeah.
The main thing is you just got to have patience with the people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So with a small town, it's like when we opened up, a lot of people thought we were sort of like fast food. Mm-hmm. So when we did open up, we was having like 60 orders at one time. You know what I'm saying? So people come in, actually 60 orders trying to knock them out. And if people come in, it'll be the 59th order, and somebody come in and be like, what's taking so long with the food? And it's sort of, hard, but as a customer too, when I go places, I want my food to be done quick too.
That's what I was about to say. People got to understand, you guys are getting this stuff fresh. You guys are actually cooking this stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they might be a little pissed off. It might be a little late. But your stuff going to be good and fresh, man.
Yeah, that's the only thing I say too. Yeah.
But
we upgraded our complete system.
Yeah.
So I got more deep fryers. I got an automatic system now. My Clover system, so I get everything printed to the back. You know what I'm saying? You can order online. And from there now, things are a little more smoother.
Yeah.
But, starting off, we had no history on trying to run a restaurant.
Yeah.
So just think about that.
Yeah.
And then when you open up, you got 100 orders in front of you. And I'm in the back trying to cook, and my brother, we never did this before. We never been in the kitchen cooking for real. We cooked in the crib.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that it was just, the first year was rough, man. Trying to figure it out. We was making money, but just trying to figure it out. And I know we lost some customers on that because people think, oh, you go there, take a long time. But I told my moms, don't worry about it. We keep doing what we doing.
Yeah, keep doing
what
you're doing,
it's going to turn around. Yeah.
Because when I first came, I kind of played the game. I realized you guys take a little long, but like I said earlier, I respected it because I knew your stuff was fresh, and I know you guys are actually back there cooking it.
Yeah.
So yes, it's like cooking Sunday dinner. You know what I'm saying? You don't want your Sunday dinner being ready in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Or 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? You want to wait. You want to come home. You want to smell that thing.
You know how grandma take her time.
Yeah, you know how to take her time, man.
Hours to cook it. You know
exactly. You know what I'm saying? Prepping. It takes time.
Process.
Yes, it's a process. So this is what I used to do. If I know I'm going to order from me, I used to call an hour ahead. Yeah. Put my order in an hour. Yeah. Like, let's say it's 4 o'clock. I call around 4 o'clock. Then I'll probably come in around 4:55, something like that. Because I knew, first of all, you guys just started.
Yeah.
And you know how it is in a small town, right? You guys are new. Do a new hot thing in town, so everybody and their mama's going to be
they coming for reviews.
You know what I'm saying?
People started coming for reviews left and right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then some people just coming sort of just to hate. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know how that is, man.
Yeah, but it's always going to be like
you light skinned, but that's light skinned tendencies. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't the darkest, bro. You ain't the darkest.
But yeah.
Nah, but I know what you're saying though. It's just dealing with the people and stuff like that. Yeah. So you know how that goes.
You guys a new kid in town, just like when Chick-fil-A came in, right?
Yeah.
People act like they ain't never been to Chick-fil-A before. You know what I'm saying?
Never.
So, that's how you guys are the new ones. So I knew you guys was going to be take a little longer preparing for the food. So I respected that, but the food was good. So you always got my business.
Yeah. So now the system is good. We got orders knocking out. Yeah. I can have 40 orders and it ain't nothing to knock out.
Yeah, after 8 years, man, you upgraded. You know what I'm saying?
We got a system, everything flow out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We call you when it's ready. Sometimes we'll let you know your order may be 30 minutes.
Yeah.
If you don't want to wait, you don't have to wait.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
It's just like that. But we didn't change nothing as far as the food quality. You know what I'm saying? I could have started rushing, putting heat lamps, to have fish stacking up.
You didn't want to do that.
I didn't want to do that. And I told my mother we not doing that.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I said every day is going to be cooked to order.
There you go.
Because like we go to Buford, there's a restaurant down there. You got to wait sometimes 2 hours. And the line be a mile long, bro. Yeah, a mile long. I'm serious. I ain't even lying to you, bro. Yeah,
I believe it. I believe it. It's a place like that in Charleston, same thing, man.
Yeah, Charleston, all them spots. Like when they open up, sometimes it be like 3-hour wait.
Yeah,
and people wait outside for it because they know it's good food.
Yep.
And you may not catch it that day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you'll sit there and wait, but you still may not catch it.
So ladies and gentlemen, just remember, you got to wait, man. That means the food is worth it.
Yeah.
I'm going here for 8 years. And I ain't going to stop coming either. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
To be continued. Make sure you check out the next episode. And also you make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on my YouTube channel, The Mill Experience. Now we also on Spotify, Apple, and Amazon. Make sure you download. Peace.
Said I can't be successful by sticking messages in rap or God's with me. Who told you being intelligent is whack? So place your bets. My faith is fresh. I'ma make it stretch. Cause I sat there eye to eye with the face of death. And you ain't putting work in unless you break a sweat. Bringing back a full course.